So I'm Kim.
Hey, I'm Molly.
You've never seen us on video before.
No.
And so this is a bit of a stretch, right? For us, it was easy just to sit and talk without video.
Yeah, we don't see ourselves on video often either.
I know. So we're doing this now. Hello. We wanted you to be able to see us. And we want to talk about this next level challenge that we're starting in 2024, this 90-day challenge. It will start January 6th, which is a Saturday. And the last day, the end of that 90 days, is April 5th, which is a Friday.
Yes.
So first, we want you to be able to sign up. We want to know who you are. So we will put out some information on our YouTube channel. So just look for on YouTube, Swimming in the Deep End, and you will see our logo, which is there sitting between me and Molly. So look for that logo and you'll know you're in the right place, and our contact information will be right on our channel on YouTube. So all of the sessions in this challenge will be on Patreon. So you'll need to sign up to be one of our patrons, and it's just $5 a month. Just $5 a month, and you can cancel at any time. But all the sessions will be on Patreon. Next, we are going to do our first podcast of 2024 will be on January 6th. And during that podcast, Molly and I are going to jump out first, and we are going to declare our goals.
Yep.
We're going to talk about some of our first steps. And one thing about the goals, so start thinking about this, because in our session that we released later on in December here.
Yep,
What's
the
the
last
date,
one
do you
in
know?
December the 23rd.
The 23rd of December. You're going to want to watch out for that one because we're talking about motivation, and we're putting out the first information about what this challenge is for and how it's going to work. So you'll want to check that out. And so your goal is going to need to be a couple of things very specific. It's going to need to be actionable. You want it to be exciting, so not just something you could do tomorrow or the next day, but we want something that maybe makes you a little nervous, maybe you're a little afraid of, but you're really going to have to step forward in these 90 days. So it needs to be exciting and audacious, but it also needs to be achievable within the 90 days. It also needs to be relevant and time-based. So we got the 90 days. That's the time base. So for instance, I have a peace initiative, and one of my goals is to find 8,945 people who are dedicated to cultivating inner peace in their lives and adding to the global consciousness for peace. I probably can't find close to 9,000 people in 90 days. That'd be great if I could. But my goal is probably going to be that I'm going to find 30 people who want to work closely with me, who are dedicated to spreading the word about this peace initiative on social media and in other places, and to be the first people who are really dedicated to peace. So my goal is going to be finding those 30 people. And that's a pretty big goal for me. Not only to find 30 people, but I'd probably have to look for far more than 30 people to get the 30 who are going to sign up.
Right.
So that's what makes it exciting and audacious for me. So that's kind of what we're looking for goals. We are going to have a Zoom session 2 days after that podcast. So on January 8th, that is a Monday, at 7 p.m. Central. We're going to talk about steps to the goal. So at that particular Zoom meeting, everyone who's involved is going to declare what their goals are with the group. Yeah. And we're going to start talking about how do we break this up into actionable steps, and how do we get started and getting motivated to get started.
Right. Yeah, and it's going to be a really good time to kind of clarify and narrow down your goals. So if you don't know right away and you just got some ideas, bring them to the meeting. We're going to do a Zoom meeting once a month for all 3 months, so three calls, where you're able to ask questions and have a discussion. It won't be just planned, scripted recording with me and Kim, but we want to be interactive. We want to know your thoughts, and you'll have our email. Obviously, you can find in our info on all of our platforms to be able to send your questions ahead of time if you have them, and be able to, meet other people that have goals that they want to do as well, and find common ground and find that support system to help you get through that, and being able to share ideas. Maybe someone has some really cool ways that they motivate themselves that you didn't think about. That's how we learn, that's how we grow. And we really hope you join us in being able to jump on Patreon. Again, $5 a month, cancel at any time. And if you haven't joined, catch up. We have a lot of great episodes on there talking about risk and motivation and what gets in the way. Lots of good things, lots of good things. So come check us out, and we look forward to having you with us and taking risk and jumping in and showing up for yourselves.
And at the end of the 90 days, we will have a celebration on Zoom to celebrate all that we have achieved, to celebrate what we have come together to do as a group, and to talk about what might be next after those 90 days in 2024, because this is a kickoff to help you launch into something new and a new way of being in the world and living, and to really pump some energy into your life and what you're doing and what you're up to. So we're excited to work with you. We're excited about what this is going to do for us and our goals, and really getting out there, because Molly and I have got some things we want to accomplish, and we're looking forward to accomplishing them with you.
Absolutely. All right, we'll be checking in again. See you soon.